Most Americans have no idea how affordable Spain actually is. And today, I'm going to prove it to you. We are doing a side-by-side comparison of what it really costs to buy a coastal home with sea views and walking distance to the beach. And by walking, I don't mean an hour, 10-minute walking distance. California versus here in the Costa del Sol. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why Americans are not buying here yet, and that's about to change drastically. Here we go. There's one shocking difference that almost no American buyer knows. It's the reason Spain is outperforming California for long-term investment. You heard me right. Yeah, I'm going to reveal that at the end. Hi, I'm Robin Donsky with Domus Venari. I moved my family from California with teen and tween in tow to the Costa del Sol for a better lifestyle and a more sustainable financial future. Now we help other families buy confidently and live beautifully here in Spain. If this helps, give it a like and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to talk about in the next video. I read every comment and your ideas genuinely guide this channel. I show you the side-by-side numbers. Here's the surprising truth. Americans aren't avoiding Spain because they don't want to buy here. They're actually avoiding it because they don't understand how simple it actually is. They think it's expensive. It's not. They think it's complicated. It's not. And they think the visa process is impossible. It isn't. They think ownership costs are high. They're some of the lowest in all of Western Europe. And when you compare Spain to coastal California, the difference is jaw-dropping. Yeah, you're going to want to pick up your jaw later. So let's say you want to buy the same dream in both places, okay? I'm not going to do $1 million home to $1 million home. I'm going to go with what you want. You want a 3-bedroom home or apartment with sea views that is walking distance. Again, 10 minutes of walking. You also want safe neighborhoods, good schools nearby, and a lifestyle that you can actually indulge in and enjoy. Here's what that looks like in California. And here's what it looks like in Spain. I'm going to do this in square feet, even though meters squared is the common language here in Europe. The price per square feet in Costa del Sol is only $350 to $600 per square feet. Yeah, you guys heard me right. This is with new build luxury, with pools, security, and terraces. The sea views are included at that price, and you get modern A-rated energy efficiency. That's common here. California, what's that cost? At least $900 to $3,000 per square feet. So let's look at the different areas. Santa Monica, $1,200 to $1,800. Laguna Beach and Newport, $1,500 to $2,000. Malibu, $1,800 to $2,500. In San Francisco, $1,000, which is really hard to find, to more likely $3,000 per square feet, making Spain 3 to 4 times cheaper. Now let's get into taxes, because everyone talks about how high taxes are here in Spain. Okay, let's do it. Transfer tax, that's a resale. You have a 7% here. New build VAT, that's 10% plus 1.2% stamp duty. Notary and registry and legal fees, that's 2 to 3%. So yeah, we have a total of 9 to 12% all in, but keep in mind, that's for a much lower price. California's good here. Their total is only 2 to 4%. Transfer tax, only 0.1 to 0.11%. Escrow fees are 1 to 2%. Title insurance, 0.5%. Inspections and miscellaneous, 1 to 2%. So yeah, you're only looking at 2 to 4%. But this is where California makes up the difference every single year. And that's with taxes, insurance, and maintenance. This is the part that's going to shock you. Property taxes or annual IBI, it's only $300 to $1,200 per year. Hope you heard that right. Garbage tax, 120 to 180 a year. Coming in California, 1 to 1.25% of property value per year. That means on a $2 million coastal home, you are looking at $20,000 to $25,000 every year. Not a 1%, not a one-time fee. This is one of the biggest long-term differences. Spain annual costs are a fraction of California. Home insurance here in Spain, $300 to $600 a year. No hurricane, fire, or earthquake premiums. It's an extremely stable market. California, home insurance, $3,000 to $8,000 at least a year, or it's completely unavailable in high-risk zones. Many insurances have left the market. The U.S. insurance crisis is a major reason investors look abroad. So Spain, yeah, there are community fees, but they could be $100 to $250 per month. That's for pools, landscaping, building care, security, and shared amenities. In California, all of that for the same type of home, $450 to $1,800 a month, and I don't believe that includes security. Spain is a lot less here. Spain, a lawyer is definitely required. A power of attorney is available. NIE number is required as well. It's so simple. I got one in 2 weeks. Due diligence is strict and thorough, and the timeline, 4 to 8 weeks. California, it's escrow driven. Lawyers are optional, and the timeline is 30 to 45 days. But Spain is actually simpler than Americans expect, especially with the power of attorney. With Spain, you do not need residency to buy property. Again, something most people don't know. If you do want residency, these are the easiest. A digital nomad visa, income from outside of Spain, you want $2,600 a month, and then you add some for spouse and children. And there's the non-lucrative visa, which is completely retirement focused. In California, in the U.S. in general, there's no visa assistance, there's high state taxes, and there's no passive residency options. In Costa del Sol, you have cafes, shops, beaches, they're all walkable. Promenades are everywhere, it's very safe for family. The nice Mediterranean diet, 300 plus sunny days, and it's a great family and wellness culture. California, limited walkability. Much higher crime, car dependence, expensive private schools, high cost of living, rising insurance, and taxes. So here's the part that shocks most Americans. In Spain, your ongoing ownership costs are often 80% lower than California. You heard me right, 80%. And so when you add in property tax, insurance, utilities, HOA, and maintenance, the annual cost of owning coastal California property can be $30,000 to $50,000 more per year than owning in Spain. What does that look like over 10 years? That's a $300,000 to $500,000 difference just in expenses. They overestimate the difficulty, they underestimate the value, and they assume Europe is just too expensive. But once you see the real numbers, the lifestyle difference, and the long-term financial advantage, it becomes crystal clear why global investors are buying here. If you want to compare neighborhoods, schools, or investment opportunities here in Malaga or Marbella, visit domusvenari.com or reach out. We will help international buyers purchase safely and confidently. I'm Robin Donsky with Domus Venari, helping you buy confidently and live beautifully here on the Costa del Sol. Subscribe for more insights. Hasta luego, and I'll see you in the next episode.